Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Peter Igaga, and you're watching your favorite TV show that comes to you every Wednesday evening, that is Men. Tonight, we're going to talk about forbidden fruit. Just like in the Bible, Adam and Eve. Now, there are those people who go after things that they are not supposed to go after. Some people say forbidden fruit is sweetest. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Good to be here.
I said ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that's me first. It's very good to be here.
It's meant to be lady and gentlemen.
Lady and gentlemen.
Anyway, Winnie, welcome to the show. Good
Thank
to
you,
have you
Peter.
here, looking hot.
Thank you for having me.
Moto.
Thank you. I'm glad to
Name
be
so
here.
delicious, you guys.
It's good to have you too. You know, you're very opinionated.
Yeah.
Yes, you're a critic. I'll just start with you.
Yeah.
Forbidden fruit.
Uh-huh.
What is this thing about people wanting what they should not have?
Well, I guess it's human nature to crave what you can't get, right? Those things that are seemingly unattainable are the things that attract you the most, and so that's what you go after. And men, being the natural hunters that we are, married women seem to present themselves as the unresistible or irresistible target that we must seek and conquer. So I think that's why people are interested in married women.
Okay, all right. Yeah, you've been very specific. And Winnie, forbidden fruit. First of all, do you like forbidden fruit?
Yeah, well, like you said, the more unattainable something is, the more attractive it usually is. Women like married men. That is true because they're married. They seem like they're out of reach, so they're more attractive to them. That is true. I don't agree with it per se, but yes, it happens. It is the truth. The more married a man is, the more attractive he is. You'll see that when a man is walking around, he's not married and everything, he's just a usual guy. But when he gets married and has a ring on his finger, every woman wants him.
Joseph, you see, I saw somebody hide their fingers. I'll not say who, but we'll get to him. So, Joseph, you were saying something.
Isn't that oversimplifying? I mean, if they can make someone happy, they are proven. If they can make someone happy.
But you see, they're already making someone else happy. So why would another woman want to go for them when they're already making someone else happy?
She's looking for the happiness.
You do not want to experiment with me. There's a man there who is already making someone happy. You would rather.
It's a done deal.
Yeah, that's ready made.
Two guys are talking. Like, dude, this chick is hot. This chick is. When you're like, dude, she's nice. What your friend, what your brother will say, dude, does she have a sister? Whereas with women, what tends to happen is when chicks are, my man does this and this and this, and he treats me like this and this and this. Chick says, I want that one. She will never say, does he have a brother? That's the one I want.
You might want to attribute that to Chris Rock.
I actually did.
Man who is already settled signifies to a woman a person of means. Women crave security, among all else, and a man who is settled and has a family, displays that aura of security and stability that women are naturally attracted to. So the allure of the married man is very strong, isn't it?
Yes. Well, what about for the men and the married woman?
Yes.
It's the same thing.
I listen, for me, I told the story before where somebody accused me of being a farmer who's left his produce on the side of the road while I was working away from my wife. And the worst thing is that this was somebody that I actually knew me, and the guy was just trying to be relentless. And eventually, I hope I don't get in trouble with my wife for this. And she actually moved jobs as a result of it. She's like, I'm leaving this job. I'm gonna move. Yeah. But maybe it's just because she's such a beautiful woman. But I think it's also the whole alpha male thing of a guy sees and competition. Say, you know what, that woman seems to she thinks she's it, or she might talk about her husband too much, or the guy might talk about his wife too much. I'm gonna show him. It happens a lot. So that guy thinks he's too clever. Let me show him, and it happens.
So now, then, can you say such people who go after forbidden fruit are people who have no respect for others' relationships?
Yeah. Thank you.
No, yes. I think
Okay,
that's oversimplifying it. Yeah. Because I think that it's not so much just because someone is in a relationship doesn't mean they're happy there.
So
it's a capitalist world. You can offer them a better solution. It's like marketing agencies. Just because a company has an agency doesn't mean you can't offer them your services.
Pitching.
Yes. So I think that It's one thing to say there's a relationship. I mean, it's different for marriages, but relationships is always fair in love and war.
How is it different from marriage?
What you just said, I think part of the problem why people cheat is that actually, right?
This
Or why relationships degenerate. I'll tell you for a fact. For me, it is a turn-off. As in, one of the first things I need to find out about someone is whether they are seeing someone. For me, it's one, I do not want to get into a place where I'm competing with some other guy.
But it
could be
depends. Do you
selfish.
mean like for a relationship, or if you're saying looking
Everything
for a
starts as a relationship from the start. I mean, you find out
starts
first
as
time.
No, what I'm saying is if you're looking for a quick one, is it important to you that the person is in a relationship or not? Depends on what you
A
want.
quick one is which one? Nightclub.
What I mean is if you're looking for a quick round,
Joseph is on
would
the
you
run.
care that she was married or not?
No, these questions. You see,
It's like if you don't want to settle with her, does it matter that she belongs to somebody else, to you?
It matters very, very much, and that's what I'm saying. That for me, it is not about settling or whatever. It is about someone's. I'm not saying this won't happen, or it wouldn't happen. I'm just saying that when I learn about it, it's a turn off.
But
And I may not even pursue
Joseph,
it
I'll-
any
I'll-
further
I'll
as
ask
long as
you-
someone tells me.
I want you to tell us, first of all, why. And then number two, please bear in mind, there's an English saying that says, faint heart never won a fair lady. In other words, you'll always be competing. To get a good woman, I believe a woman who somebody else is interested in is a good woman, including even your own wife. If there's somebody else who's interested in her, it means you made a good choice.
You're not a very clever man.
But
No, it's the truth.
Especially since you're married and you're talking about this on the show.
It's the truth.
You are not very
but
clever.
also, Peter,
It's the truth.
until I get one also who is not seeing anyone, I can make them a very fair lady, and then someone else might want to cheat, to hit on her. I also believe that not every good woman is one who is in a relationship. Okay, now I'm going to state again that this may not stop me. You see, when I find out.
But it's a turn off.
It's a turn off,
It's a
but
turn off, but
it
it's
does
a
not
turn
stop
off.
you.
It is a turn off. Can I speak? I don't think it is black and white like that.
It is.
I walk to a girl and she tells me she's in a relationship. For me, that's a turn off. Because now I have to call her when she's not with a boyfriend, then she has to lie to the other person. That in itself is a bad thing. Then also the other party, okay, not the other party is not very considered. But mean the other person does not like you, they might now even pursue you. So I'm not saying it can.
So you're not
it may
turned off
stop
to the
me.
point where you hang your boots.
Yes, I'll be honest.
What Peter is saying, it is unlikely that you are going to find a woman that is completely unattached. That
I've-
she was just there waiting for you.
I've been a lucky guy.
You
think you've been like.
I don't know what else to think when I've been told. Yeah, I mean, I've been told, and some of my last relationships, these people have actually
Said they were waiting.
But
they have they say
I
they're not
want
in
to
a
ask you
relationship.
something. There's an interesting distinction that needs to be made here, I think, and that is whether or not a person is interested in a forbidden fruit for purposes of a commitment. Like if I want to steal somebody away to make her mine, or am I just looking for a
A
quick fling?
You know.
Okay, why is
and
it important for us
I'll-
to make this
so that I would be
distinction?
happy for her to go back to whoever she is with later. A lot of people enjoy the convenience of not having to deal with a woman who is
Emotional issues.
dependent on you, and perhaps that is the allure of pursuing someone who is already taken.
It's like these young boys who like their
See,
cougars.
because it's not my responsibility to look after her, buy things for her,
That's
provide for her. That's someone else's business.
Yes.
My business is to hook up with her, meet, we do our thing, and we part ways.
You know, on the
Speaking
total
behalf of
contrary,
all cougar hunters in Kampala, Ransom.
Isn't this true?
Seeing as you have decided to openly declare war,
I've not done anything of the sort. You know what?
you don't slide and slip and fall in it.
Do you know what happened?
It's too
The
concerning.
Bible says the guilty man runs when no one is chasing.
but to go back to the point, I think here, for
But
me,
he's
on
also
the
James,
contrary,
so-
James,
Yeah.
we call him fat boy.
Yeah.
on the total contrary,
What do we call him?
F busy.
Call him James. F busy.
busy? Is that
busy.
Fine.
On the total contrary, I think for me, if a woman is married and I want to keep her, that is the one time I'm going to invest time. I don't think I can invest that much time in just
That's where if
unless
comes in.
yeah, unless they're chasing me or anything, and that doesn't happen very often anyway. But
Winnie, now from a lady's point of view, no man is an island, including woman, because by man here I mean human. We talked about it before we went on. You know, no, you saw it. A woman, you tell your friends things. A woman's greatest enemy are her friends. Unfortunately, it's the reality. You know. So should a woman just not tell her friends anything?
Oh, are you saying that when a woman tells her friends, "Oh, my man is so good. He provides for me. He provides for the family. He's great in bed. This is going to make my friend go to my man.
Yes.
My man is going to accept.
Yes.
They might.
Most likely.
And my friends are my enemies."
Are we saying that
As
this is
usual.
new to you? Like you were hearing it for
No,
the
no,
first
no.
time?
What I'm saying is
So who has the problem?
Because our society is full of these examples.
what I'm saying is it doesn't have to be your friend. Well, I'm looking at my friends and I'm thinking, my
All of a
friends are
sudden you're
married, and then my friends are married,
Colin said they don't have to
and
be happy.
they say all these good things about their husbands. I've never once had a thought and said, "Oh my God,
let me
your
try
man
this
is
out.
lovely. I think I'm going to go get your man."
Okay, look at it this way, and I'll give you a scenario. You say that maybe you've not even met the guy. Don't think about
maybe
it.
it's
Then,
not. I say maybe it's
you
not
meet,
hot.
yes, you meet the guy, and you're
All
like,
your friends
wow.
have
My friends have
husbands
hot
and not-
husbands.
Oh,
They're
okay.
very hot.
How did
But
you know
you've just
they're
never
hot?
considered.
No,
She knows it's not a secret.
It's not a secret.
You've seen that.
They're walking around, you know.
I've seen that they are hot. It is just that when depends on how close we are. My closest friends, we're very close, and the fact that this is her husband, I think it's a just off. It's a deal breaker. It's just off limits.
But don't you think it happens? Have you not seen it happen in
It
situations?
happens.
Because I have seen situations where you're like, but this woman, she's really marketing her husband as if the dude is on, and then you start seeing friends gain an unhealthy interest. You know?
I'll give an example.
A woman who is going
Peter's
to gain an unhealthy interest in a man is going to gain that interest whether or not you market him.
Actually not.
It is not because someone comes and says, "Oh, he's so good," and "Oh, he's all these
I'll tell
things."
you what.
No.
Like over Valentine's, what happens? A woman would prefer you send her the flowers at the office. Okay, why? So that she can show off to her workmates or friends. Say, "Oh, look, if you give her the flowers at home, no."
Because you can't bring them to the office the following day.
Exactly. Yeah. People will say she.
But nowadays they upload it on Facebook.
It's about how women tend to validate themselves. Now, we're different, men and women.
Trick.
No, seriously.
Slippery slope.
No.
That's where
Seriously.
you're going.
No.
going.
I'm
Keep
on point here. Women validate themselves by the extent to which they are perceived to be desired by high status men. That is their source of validation, which is why women like the kinds of events that make a big show of how they are wanted and how they are desired and how they are valued. Why do you think when there's a wedding, it's usually the woman who wants it to be big and extravagant and flowery, and because it's her day. It's for her to stand on a pedestal and say, "You see these chairs, you see these tents, you see these gifts, they're for me because I am valuable. May society acknowledge that I'm a woman of value." So, which is why it's important for her, for example, during Valentine's Day, to have her husband or boyfriend to give her gifts in such an extravagant and highly visible way so that others can acknowledge it, because that's the whole point. In fact, the rap that I did called Be My Valentine, Easy Hit Track, basically covers that. That's
Unfortunately, we can't listen to the track, but we're here at the Sheraton Kapal Hotel, and we are talking about forbidden fruit. Don't forget, this is your show. We want to hear from you. Go to our Facebook page. It's NTV Men. Like it. Give us your feedback. You can also follow us on Twitter. It's NTV_men, or send us an SMS on 6565. We'll be right back after the break.